G'day, g'day, g'day. I'm your guy, Kinetics, and that was my shitty Australian accent for all you guys out there, all you Aussies that are out here that are going to give me a hard time about it. Gives me something to talk about. So appreciate you guys. Hey, this is not the intro you guys were waiting for, the fire intro from the captain himself. He is taking care of business. He's taking care of fam. He should be on here in just a little bit, but in the meantime, you guys are stuck with me. Sorry about that. It is what it is, but that's your problem, not mine. So yeah, figured you'd say that, Dorsey. You of all people, I assumed as much would be said. So no problem, no problem at all. That was Austrian, not Australian. Okay. Well, I learned it from a koala bear. So what can I say? It's the best I can do. So I wanted to have a quick discussion today, guys, because we're pretty excited about some things that are happening with MCA. And so I wanted to take just a couple minutes just to explain. We had to come to consensus among all the business partners. And we've been trying to tell you guys forever that the service fee for when you're cashing out of crypto really wasn't to enrich us. Um, so the problem we're running into is the attorneys and the tax providers for tax preparation didn't want to have to bill each of you guys individually. So the service fee is really just designed to cover that. And so if you were at that 8% level, which is all changed now, guys, but if you were still at that 8% level, what's $999,999, anything higher than that would have been dropped, and it was a tiered scale all the way down. But if you'd only cashed out $50,000 for the year, the 1.5%, the lowest tier service fee, doesn't quite cover tax preparation and trustee fees for your trust for all of your legacy wealth protections. So we were trying to just charge enough to cover that, but also encourage people, don't cash out at that point, guys. Wait till your bags are a lot bigger. Wait for prices of Hex to appreciate. That was really what we were trying to do. But we just decided it'd just be a lot simpler, not only for us on the back end, but simpler for you guys. And it looked nicer for you guys to only have the 1.5% service fee on that. The problem is, again, if you're only cashing out 50K at 1.5%, $750 is not enough to take care of tax preparation and trustee fees. So the only thing that's really changing on that front is that we're just going to charge the difference out of the amount that you cashed out so that we can cover those fees and bill off and send the bills off, or the invoicing off, to the tax preparation and legal fees. So we can just get that all taken care of for you guys. We're going to update the website with that information just so it's clear. We had some people actually reach out. Yes, we do have international solutions. Those of you guys in Canada, Australia, I think even New Zealand. There's a few places, and in the European Union, the UK, it's easier than it is with the European Union, but we still have a solution there as well. So good news for you guys there. Just want to let you guys know, we're just, for simplicity reasons, we're just taking it down to one tier. It's just the easiest way for us to do it, because it was becoming kind of a pain in the butt for us trying to figure out at the time that people were cashing out. So that was never intended for us to make any money off of it. Now, I have no shame in letting everybody know where we're going to make our money. So the upfront cost, we make no money. That is, we've pretty much been running a charity for the last year. That 11K cost up front is for pass through to the attorneys. So that literally is just enough to get the trusts all set up, and to get your LLC set up and your exchange set up under the LLC, your exchange account, and get different tax deferred and tax advantageous things in place, like the NIMCRUTs and the things of that nature. So that literally was something that MCA, I just want you to know, me, Hexo, RG, Wales, Funding Gym, we have not made a single dime off of MCA. In fact, it's cost us money because we still have operating costs, and that's literally just a pass through. Now, you guys have all seen what's happening in the news. There's a lot of inflation. The cost of goods and services are going up. Unfortunately, our costs are going to have to go up too, at least for the on-ramping to getting in right away. Before I get to that, though, the unashamable thing that I was talking about, that the thing that I'm not ashamed of, that I will let you guys know ahead of time, is that we are literally going to be in like a private equity fund that we've created, and that is like real estate and investing in movies and things that are tax advantageous for MCA clients. So when you do cash out, then we'll have these other financial vehicles that'll get you the tax benefits that we can literally get you, some of you guys, between the NIMCRUTs, charitable giving, and these tax advantageous things that we're looking into building out right now, which we've got some really good leads right now. Once we have those all built out, some of you guys will not pay any taxes. No moving to Puerto Rico, no having to leave your family, no having to give up your U.S. citizenship, 0% income tax. So, and we can talk more about that later. We have some tax guys that are going to come on, and they're going to talk about this. We've had a lot of discussions in the back, so I can't wait to start to get some of these team members, because some of you guys are aware that Armis Advisors are actually our business partners, and they've helped us set up this infrastructure. But if any of you guys reach out to Armis directly, they'll just send you to MCA. The reason why is because Armis doesn't actually do what MCA does. So MCA is an actual family office that sets up all these trusts and And so essentially, MCA is the quarterback of the legal, the accounting, and the investing. Armis Advisors is just the investing arm. They don't do all the other things. MCA is the quarterback that quarterbacks all of that. So you can have faith, though, that the Armis Advisors, since they manage billionaires' money, that they've got a lot of experience doing this. So we're very happy to have them on the team. Just wanted to throw all of that out there for you guys. There was a couple questions that came into my DMs. I just hadn't had time to answer those as of late, guys. So I thought I'd go ahead and throw that out there. So throwing that out there for you guys right now. Anyone who signs up before the end of the month for MCA, we are going to go ahead and give you guys that 11K price. But come any October, November, December, people calling, trying to make a schedule. Now, your consultation meeting doesn't have to be in September, but you have to book your consultation meeting in September to get that 11K price. Thanks to our costs going up, we're just probably going to go up to about a 15K price up front. So we can't afford to pay the difference on the prices of these things going up. Plus, we've got some expenses in the way of, we've got team members that we got to pay. So we've got people that the way that they are set up, they can't own, because of the fiduciary responsibility to you guys. They will never own digital assets. They won't own Hex, unfortunately. So they don't get to see those outsized returns. And the reason why is because if they're going to be managing your money and your money is dependent on the price of Hex, they can't be emotional based upon the price of Hex going up and down. They have to stay objective. So what's the best way to do that? Not be in that asset class themselves. These guys are actual accountants, CPAs. I mean, those are usually one and the same. But then we've got attorneys, we've got some financial advisors and things of that nature that still need to be paid to get this all set up. So hopefully that provides some clarity to some of you guys that have been asking in the DMs how all this works and what all there is together. And we've got some really cool stuff in the way of offers that we're going to be giving in the client portal for all kinds of different resources, from real estate investing to bug out bags to where you can train firearms, to how you can fix your credit, how you can leverage business credit and not spend any money of your own, and how all these things can work in conjunction with each other. And then really the trust and everything is just kind of a bonus that we're going to throw in as a service on top of the offer. So that's probably how it's going to be structured going forward. With that, I am done. Let me go ahead and see. That is true, Hexander. Usually I can't talk that long. There's just always so much stuff going on. Yes, bug out to Hexico. If I have my way, it will be in Texas after the secession movement happens. Hopefully that happens. We'll see. Not so sure. Well, Hex Down Under, come on over and we'll go ahead and we'll get you wined and dined. Okay, buddy? Does that sound good? Appreciate your support on Twitter, brother. I really do. Kyler Kaufman, it is good to see you, brother. So excited about your new movie coming out. Anything we can do to help us help you by activating these Hexicans to go see it as soon as it comes out. Let's go see as many people as get as many people as possible to come see your movie, man. Geo, guys. Geo, give me the exact time and date that it's supposed to come out, brother, and we'll go ahead and let everybody know. Okay. So awesome. And yeah, no, it's a lot more than just doing your taxes. It's literally creating generational wealth within trust products. And yeah, it is partly doing your taxes too, but it's more than just doing your taxes. It's getting you as many tax breaks as possible using all the loopholes that all the wealthy individuals use. And this is the team that does that for 100 millionaire, decamillionaire, billionaires, a couple billionaires. They already do this. So it's just, all it is just knowing the tax code and what the incentives all taxes are is an incentive of what the government wants you to do. And then they give you huge tax benefits for doing so. And there's a reason why GE and billionaires don't pay taxes. And we're going to show you guys how that's all set up too. But there is a component for investing on the side, especially in tax deferred vehicles, and then also, or tax advantageous vehicles. And then also getting your trust set up so that you have generational wealth set up for generations and generations, and your kids and your grandkids can't screw that up. So absolutely. Well, if you don't like it, get in here and kick me out, because mutiny it is tonight till he gets here. Oh, I love it. Hey, so I love you guys. I am so excited to pull some people up here that I haven't been able to talk to in a while. UFO 42, I'm going to leave you in the background for just a minute because I want to talk to my man, Chris Side Effects. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Good, man. I was like, or do we have
No
any
audio?
No, you're good. You're good now. You just didn't say anything at first.
Okay,
Maybe it's
good.
just a lag.
Yeah, I think it was a lag. How are you?
Gotcha. Good, brother, man. It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, you too, man. I'm happy, like,
Anything new?
it's my first time on here, so
I
I
know.
am
We're
getting
excited to
kind
have
of,
you. You've been on like so many different shows in the chats in the past that I see you all the time, and we're always talking in the chats on other people's shows. So it's really good to
yeah,
have you in here.
thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. Anytime. Anytime. Anything on your mind tonight, bro?
Not really. Kind of had to kick my girlfriend out to do this, but
Oh, okay. Okay. Not just temporarily, right?
it was more of a respectful thing, you know. So,
It's like,
like,
get the hell
but it's
out.
good. Yeah.
And she's like, well, maybe I just
It's
won't
fine.
come back.
Nah, she's coming back. 10
Oh,
years,
good.
bro. She's coming back.
Yeah, she's coming back. She's coming back.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to? Did you get the opportunity to go to Vegas?
No, I didn't, man. Unfortunately, I was gonna go. RG actually sent me a ticket for the Power City thing with Lethal and Crystal
That's
Method,
right.
but I quit my job. So I had a lot going on the past
Yeah.
couple of weeks, and the past couple of days have been very refreshing. You know, like I've been able to find myself. Like I didn't retire. Like I did not retire from Hex, everyone. Like, I'm still a rec pleb, but I just kind of did this to, find myself again. You know,
Right on,
it's
man.
rough working in 100-degree weather as a mechanic in Texas. You know,
Oh, 100%, man.
so
I can't imagine. I can't imagine.
yeah.
So what are your plans then? Do you have any ideas what you're going to try to pursue next?
Um, I kind of want to find a job in crypto somehow.
Right on.
I got here's a little bit of a background. When I was 17, I dropped out of high school. I got my GED a week after. And then a week later, I enrolled into ITT.
Huh.
I got, oh, I didn't graduate, but I went to, college for whatever, a bunch of bullshit, basically. But I built my first computer when I was 10. Like, this is what I love to do. Like, I love computers and shit, you know? Like,
Yeah.
even with
Heck yeah.
automotive, like, I was more of like the technical, electrical guy.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. Dude, that's the hardest. Automobile wiring. Oh, dude. Not for me, bro.
I
Not for
don't
me.
see it getting I don't see it getting any easier.
No, I agree. It's
Like
only going to be
it's
more cumbersome with electronics. I'm certain of that.
yeah, especially with the hybrid, just electric
Yep.
shit. Like I don't want none of that. Like, have you
Yep.
seen mummification of electrificate? Like that's not okay. Like people get electrocuted. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and they're
Yeah.
mummified from it. Like, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Like, I made it out with all my fingers,
You got all your fingers.
all my
Yep.
toes from over 10 years. Yeah.
Well, right on,
I
brother. Right
basically
on.
got
Well,
out while I was ahead, you know.
yeah, good for you, man. Good for you. I'd like to talk. We don't have. I don't want to bore everyone right now, but if you'll reach out to me, hit me up on Telegram. I'd love to talk with you about that. How we can explore that for you. Just see, I might have some ways I can set you up
Okay.
with some people.
Yeah.
We'll brainstorm some ideas and see what we can do along those lines. Get you into a job in crypto. So,
Nice.
um, no
Yeah, my
promise, no promises because I haven't made a dime in anything that we've done other than hex appreciation and rewards from staking. So, but I have some ideas. I've just never pursued them myself.
yeah. At this point, man, I don't really care. Like me and my girl are set. She's a full stack dev. Like we
Oh
own our
wow.
houses. We own 3 cars. Like I'm almost 40. Like I'm glad to have the opportunity to take a break, you know?
Yeah. Bitfinesse, thanks for the $9.99. Those plans sound dicey. You're already a mechanic. I'll spend the next 5 years learning your skills. It's a CDL and buy a 98 Freightliner with the Detroit 560 series motor. Not everyone has the opportunity to travel like you do, Bitfinesse. You're free in a lot of ways, man. A lot of people are envious of how free you really are, Bitfinesse. But I don't want to keep too many people down for now. I'm gonna keep you up, Chris. I just wanted to talk with you individually because a big shout out to you, brother. Big fan of yours. You've been nothing but supportive of everything that we've done. You're such a cool guy, and it's your first time on here, so I just wanted to give you a shout out. These other bums have all been on here before, including the ultimate bum of them all, this guy. Oh, what'd he do? And he rug pulls on us. I'll pull him back up. He'll be
Mr.
back.
Gen Hex, Craig over here. Craig
What's up,
was
buddy?
the one that got me first on the stream. What's up, Craig?
Oh, I love it.
So, man.
Here, I'll let him have his respectful place here.
Hey, ahoy there, crypto pirates. Awesome intro there, buddy. I am obviously I'm at the baseball game with the kids. Well, Friday nights is my wife's night to do baseball practice, but she's down for the count. She had some surgery this week, so she's in bed. So I'm playing double dad duty. So
yeah.
anyway,
hey, if we can get
good to
some
see you,
love
Side
and some
Effects.
prayers in the chat for the captain's wife, that'd be awesome. Love the lady. She is such a special lady, man. So let's just say the captain is what he is because of his better half. That's all I have to say. So
I'm married up.
Yeah.
For sure.
She is an awesome lady. So and so inviting and so welcoming. So tell her again, thanks for all the help when I've come into town. You guys have been freaking phenomenal. So loves and prayers from everyone out here in the chats. Appreciate that, guys.
Thank you.
So is it the little guy out there?
Yeah, it's my little guy. It's one step above T-ball this season, so he's getting the pitching and all that good stuff. So yeah.
Is now? I think so. What they did in and I'm pretty confident it's nationwide, but Little League just went from a pitching machine to a coach pitch. Is he in a coach pitch?
Yeah, so he's coach pitch, and at practice they have the wheel machine and the coach pitch.
Yeah.
The coaches aren't really that good all the time, so they got the wheel machine. They used to have just the spring-loaded machine when they were in T-ball, because they don't even hit off the TNT ball anymore. Only after if they miss 5 pitches, then they put it on the T form. But it's kind of cool. It's a good deal, man.
Yeah. Man, our chat cracking themselves up tonight.
Oh boy. Yeah,
Hey,
I can't
Kinetics.
see it because I'm on the phone. So good to see you, Side Effects. How's it going? Who else is in there? I can't see everybody.
We got UFO 42 and we got Craig, Mr. Gen Hex in here.
Oh, Gen Hex is in there. What's up, buddy?
RG. What's up, buddy?
We missed it in the last couple times.
Hey, if you don't mind, I can show
no situations
for people that missed it. I've got RG on the runway. You want to see it?
Oh, shit.
Yes, we do. Oh yeah.
I was probably acting a fool when I'm around.
There you go, RG3 on the runway.
There it is.
Oh.
Wait! Here it comes. Just in case you guys weren't there and you missed it.
Love it.
No, man, RG had to have had the most fun of anybody out there, guys. I'm telling you.
I love it. That is so cool.
Man, it was a blast. You know what? When I'm around that many Hexicans, you can't do nothing but have fun, man. That was insane cool, man. Meeting everybody and seeing everybody I haven't seen in a while and yucking it up. And man, it was just pool parties and house parties and freaking club parties. It was great. It was great.
That's cool. It was more lively than Hex's price as of late, huh?
Oh hell yeah. And it was fun showing up some of the little tubagoos that were out there rolling around in the pool party, and the captain got to take his shirt off and look like a man. Some of you guys got to get to work.
Yeah, this little tubagoo didn't take his shirt off at the pool party, so maybe next year. Maybe I'll go all knipples next year at the pool party. We'll see.
Oh, you guys got this. It's easy. Easy.
Well, considering I haven't hardly eaten anything since I've been back for the last week because I brought the Lady Rona back home with me.
A whole bunch of people did, from what I understand.
Yeah, I probably lost 10 pounds.
What is it with the Vegas parties? You guys like to spread the Rona. You guys give each other. You guys give each other monkeypox too, or what?
Oh, dude, man, I'm telling you.
Yes.
Monkeypox, syphilis, you name it. They were spreading everything over there in Vegas.
Oh, I believe that.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers, my friend.
I think with the
hardest stuff
3-hour time difference and staying up late and the weather difference and your body's kind of beat up, you're probably a lot more susceptible to pick up something too, when you're out of town.
What people don't understand about Vegas is so they keep you far away from the exit doors. They pump oxygen into the rooms for everybody so that they're breathing and feeling really, really good. And then they also don't have any clocks, so you don't know what time it is.
Or windows.
Yep. Or windows. So you're just there. You're a prisoner. They basically, when you pull into that town, they hold you hostage, man.
I got some special guests here tonight, Captain. I got some special guests I want to bring up. I don't want to leave these guys waiting in the back room too long.
No, what do we
How
got?
goes it, Dollar Costin, my man, Kareem?
What's going on?
It's been a minute, brother.
Been a minute, man. What's going on, dudes?
It's good to see you guys.
Play softball again? The fuck?
My kid's playing baseball, man.
Yeah, he plays college women's fast pitch. You didn't know?
Women's volleyball ain't too bad to look at either.
Pole vaulting. We're doing pole vaulting out here.
Pole vaulting, right.
Italian pole vaulting.
Talking about prisoners
Kareem?
today
I'll tell you
is
what,
a thing. Okay, I'll just jump in again. Talk of anyone
Go ahead,
else,
buddy.
So I'm in
Go ahead,
just for a
UFO.
second.
Let's hear what's on your mind.
Great to see you all. RG, prisoners. We had the prisoners week of the year. I mean, going to, you're all lost, but I'll catch up. Yeah, you catch up. Thing is,
okay,
who can ever call a chain POW? POW has something to say, and it's not the POW that you're thinking about. I think they're prisoners of work, and there will be. And we are either the pirates or maybe the predators of steak. And Pulse, please, yes. So, this is how it goes.
We're the sultans of steak, baby. We are the sultans of steak.
So I'd like to address this. I told PVM Crypto tonight that we would discuss this. And now that I've got these gentlemen here, I'm going to put them in first place up here. I want to know what their thoughts and their theories are on whether Pulse Chain will system state from the POW chain or the new ETH 2.0 chain.
Is that even a question? Or is this supposed to be a joke?
Ethereum, are we forking Ethereum proof of shit?
Yeah, right?
Wait, let me catch you in 4K real quick.
Yeah. I mean, let me put it to you this way. For me personally, it's so not worth the time. I'm not even connecting the Dream account.
I'm not either.
No,
I'm just not even wasting my time. Respectfully
though, yeah.
Respectfully, it's garbage.
I'm gonna let everyone else get wrecked making the wrong moves first, and then I'll decide whether it's worth playing around in the second layer network.
Yeah. What did Richard say all the time? Picking up pennies from freight trains? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not interested.
Yeah.
100%, brother.
Thank you.
People are gambling right now on proof of work chain, the proof of work chain or whatever, and there's probably going to be a couple winners and there's going to be a shit ton of losers. Let me tell you that much.
Yep.
at some point, somebody's gonna be like, "Fuck it, I'm out," and they're gonna pull the card, and then the hex liquidity pool, whatever, is gonna go to shit, and then they're just gonna be they got rugged. That's it. So,
Yep.
if you guys want to play that game, but that's a dangerous game, man.
Yep.
And here's the funny thing, right? Funny enough, quick maths. The fact that we're so well staked, if this thing miraculously survives, well, guess what? You're making coins every day.
Exactly.
If next to finish it, we're just gonna go mint it. If not,
more money printers.
It'll be like, oh, I'm gonna open that up one of these days. Look what I got here.
Kareem just said it. You don't have to fall for any of the scams now. You don't have to do nothing. You better test out the test nets that are out there. It's worthwhile.
Just play with it on a wallet that you didn't do any sacrifices on, that you've created just for playing on ETHW. Make sure you guys are, before you mess around and get yourselves wrecked on that side, guys, just play with a wallet that doesn't have any significant balances or sacrifices on it. Just go play around and see what you can do and see how fun it is. But there's no reason for you guys to connect your live wallets. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. There's no reason for us to system state for Pulse from the POW. That just doesn't make sense. It would be smart.
Going backwards. Why would you call it proof of stake if you're gonna go back to a proof of work system? I mean, this is just stupid. It's a waste of time. I wouldn't be surprised if literally by the end of the year, this thing is not even a thing anymore. Again, I could be wrong, but I'm just saying.
Hey, maybe not. Hey, and if it ends up 1/10 of the price of Hex and people put safe bridges to and from it, hey, all the better. But in the meantime,
we'll be there to mint it. Don't worry, the coin's still working.
That's exactly right. Exactly right.
There is no rush.
Didn't miss a beat.
So, dollar cost. I just got to throw this out there, brother. You've been looking pretty fly lately, man. You got the freaking nice tailored suits. You're hanging out with all the Red Pill crew, man. Like,
sure.
You're kind of a big deal these days, brother. Like, I'm happy I knew you before you were as big a deal. Nah, you're a big deal. You're a big deal. No. Thanks, Kareem, for coming out and hanging out with us, bro.
I'm just like, we're punching hard right now. Like, it's like, well, every other cryptocurrency in the world is like just being quiet. Like the NFT guy, like we were out in the clubs, we were out in the places where all the NFTs, the 18-year-olds, 21-year-old ruggers and shit with NFTs, we're out here throwing hundreds and shit. Now they're back in their mom's basements. And we're still out here. I mean, shout out to Kareem doing it 7 days a week in Miami, man. Money grows on trees. But
I love it.
Even me, I realize it. Listen, the summer is over. The free money is gone. The people in the club is less and less. I start getting discount now because there's less people buying bottles. Money's shorting out. They disappear. You don't see them no more. They were bragging about their NFT video in the summer, and I told my friend, "Don't you get it? That shit is down 90%. Dude, it's crazy." One of my boys, a club owner, one of the biggest clubs in Miami. They make $1.5 million net per month. And he was about to get into the NFT bullshit. I told him, dude, stay away. Watch out for this. I broke it down for him. He thanked me so hard because he saved literally millions of dollars.
Yep.
Yeah,
and then now I go to the club, like literally, I get a buy one get one free type deal. How cool is that? You get 2 for 1 because I showed him some love, and then he saved some money. And of course, we're talking Hex.
Oh yeah, man. Well, of course you're talking Hex. Kareem, when have you never talked Hex? Come on, bro.
Right.
Like, if you aren't like the Hex guy out there, so I love it.
When does Kareem ever never talk? Like only when I just step in and talk. Like
I just want to give a shout out.
I mean, I can talk and talk and talk, and Kareem will not talk. But this is just hi Kareem. Nice to see you.
So I got to give a shout out to Kareem, our guy, for bringing some people around, people behind the scenes you guys wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say a whole lot on that. Yeah, I know. The guy that doesn't say much. I know. But I just want everyone to know, mad respect, mad props to Kareem. He's working behind the scenes in ways you guys don't even know. I'm just going to say one of the biggest critics and fraud investigators of Hex was won over by this man. So just want you guys to know he's doing good things out there in the streets.
Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you gotta get your
I haven't talked to you in
life.
forever, brother. So I haven't got to tell you thanks for all your work out there. So thanks for coming on, man. So I can say that.
I genuinely appreciate. Again, listen, I'm diehard Hexicans. Period. You know, I'm a T-shirt maximalist. This thing makes so much sense. Changed my life. Changed my family's life. You know, again, people forgot. I got my sister into this. I got my brother into this. Close friends. I got my other brother that came to visit straight from Africa. Straight up. Like I sat him down. We finally got everything done. I literally told him, because you know he's not doing as good. I literally told him, bro, I'll be your 401k. Whatever you do, I'll match you. Like literally, just that's how much I care. And now he saw the lifestyle. He saw me moving to Miami. Like it's real. You can't make this shit up. Like you know what I mean. My sister lives in Orlando. I went to visit her, and he's like, whoa, because he follows me on Instagram. You know, because you know Twitter, I keep it like you know the professional stuff / when I see what's going on with markets. You know, because again, there's only enough beef on Twitter. I don't want to like just like crowd people's inbox and shit. So I only keep the serious stuff there. But if you follow me on IG, it's real. It's every day. It's like, whoa, like we're doing big things. And then we got connected to big people, a little bit of luck, but a little bit of just perseverance, showing the receipts, being out there, always being respectful.
Being on the right side of history helps too. So being on the right side of history helps a lot.
Yeah.
I gotta. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. You already interrupted me already, Kinetics. Go ahead. 3
times now. I apologize, man. I need to just sit down. Go ahead, Dollar. You're in the hot seat up there. You're running the show. So I'm down here in the bottom corner. So you just
look at me.
You go ahead and talk,
now,
brother.
Okay? I'm captain now, okay?
Anyone interrupted? I didn't get that.
No. What were you saying, Kinetics? Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna ask. There was a question in here. I like Junior Boehner here said, Kareem, will Staker have all 3 chains?
I think at least definitely 2, you know, pulse chain, obviously being the priority. And not that we're saying the other stuff are like shit, but again, what did I always say, right? Security. You make one wrong move and then you're done. It's literally that simple. People need to remember that. Remember the things that we used to talk about, the things that back in the day burned us, that we lost money on, and that's how we found Hex. We need to be very careful when new stuff comes in to not just be like, oh, because it's our friend or somebody that we know, all of a sudden, all the potential red flags, all the due diligence go out the window. I don't fucking do that. Even, you know, I came to the postcon, whatever, see my friends. But when I was there, I was a little bit harsh with some of those people. And I told them, guys, it's tough love. I do this because I care. Because people that listen to me, I don't want them to lose money. That's the whole point. And if you're already afraid about just going through the due diligence, then it's like what are you hiding? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? When we're talking about fully complete, audited, all this other stuff. I remember the days when I used to talk about Hedron. People thought we were crazy. I said, guys, I did the checklist. It matches the checklist. Now it's like the success story. You know what I mean? Like, we bought the bottom on that thing. But the point of the matter was, you got to do the math. You got to do all the checklists. Does it follow all the what I call the Richard Hart checklist? And if it is, we game time. You know what I mean? I'm very open-minded for new things to come in, but we can't sit here and pretend to not do due diligence because it's people's money. And when they
100%.
money, what are they gonna say? Oh, you told me this, you told me that. And next thing you know, it's like, no, I don't want that.
You guys must have said POW was okay because you put it on your app. Yep, 100%. There's there's people gonna think that it's okay just because it was on an app. So it's smart of you guys to do your due diligence before just adding stuff. We've got a newcomer to the show. Let's see if he has anything good to say. Kevin here, how you doing today?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. Pleasure to have someone new on the ship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been here twice. One time was over a year ago.
What was your name when you came? It wasn't Kevin here, was it?
No, I just made that up right now.
Okay, what did you make up last time you were on?
I think it was just Kevin, probably.
Okay, just Kevin. Yeah. Like literally, you spelled it just Kevin.
Probably. Yeah, I don't really use a handle usually. But the other time my mic wasn't working at that.
Now you're just Kevin. Hey, like
don't worry. These guys get your chicken a handle. Don't worry.
Just gonna assume your name is.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm an OG. I just don't. I don't come on. I'm shy.
Well, hey man, it's cool to have you on here. We love newcomers and OGs alike around here. So it's cool to have you, man. Thanks.
It's my first time on Discourse too, so
yeah, heck yeah.
Thank all of you.
Yep.
Welcome. I noticed the shield, sir. I wonder where you got that.
My shield
pulling
actually
a-
has an
he's pulling a-
imperfection in it.
Oh, does
He's
it? Well, I
pulling
kind
a
of like
full
that.
Mine's is
Stallion
thicker.
brand.
You see that?
Yeah.
GRC actually was like, we can replace that, and I was like, nah, it might be worse.
Now I got a 101 is what I would have told them if I were you.
Nice.
So
By the way, shout out to everybody in the chat. Good
Yeah.
to see you all. Thanks for coming.
good question here, guys. So, hey, good work, guys out there. When is this charity boxing match? Dollar cost?
All right, it's happening October 15th in Atlantic City.
Nice.
And our boy M to the K is gonna knock the fuck out of Fake Drake.
I saw that
If you
video
guys
in
want,
the
seriously,
other day.
we have a cool video, Kinetics, if you want to see it.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's about 3 minutes. He gave us a very nice shout out. I personally onboarded him, and more importantly, you know, I teach the math and everything, so that I don't want one of those celebrity where like, oh, I just read a script and I don't even know what I'm getting myself into. You know what I mean? I don't like that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
he's in, like,
He's
hard. And
Full
just-
blown Hexican.
Yeah, and
Full blown
just a little bit of a background. That's the guy we met in Miami when Richard was there.
Yeah.
We met him to another guy that had 2.8 million followers, Scotty Hutz, that's his name. That's the guy that pulled up on us when we were at the Miami subs. And they say, oh, I got one of my really good friends, best OG YouTuber. He started YouTube in 2006, bro. He's like Satoshi Nakamoto of YouTube. You understand? Like,
Yeah.
OG of the OG. We got signed by Soulja Boy because he does music too. Way back when. He's been there for like 8+ years. He knows mad celebrities, mad people in the industry.
Cool.
I just hang out with you for a week, and just with the shout out, the retweet, and the post, my Instagram went up by 25,000 followers. Let me see that.
Wow.
Yeah.
25,000. It's crazy. It's funny. My IG now has more followers than my Twitter, and I've been working so hard. But this is the funniest thing that can just happen, which is just very, very crazy. And when Rich was on stage, when he quickly raised that 20K, that was for the face-off, so he got to be on stage, and then the guy was wearing the
hex shirt.
So it's really can we share the video so you can post? It's on.
Hell yeah, guys.
Yeah, I'll post it for
it's sick, and I want everybody genuine feedback for those who didn't watch it.
Dude, that is super cool. Let me know when you've got it queued up, DC, and I'll pull it up. I see it down there. I just want to know.
Yeah, let me just make sure the audio is working on it.
Yeah, you betcha, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Audio is working, and just charge to Kareem. Of course, you're more of an Insta guy than Twitter, and don't try out
got the
TikTok
lifestyle,
because they
showing off
will.
the lifestyle.
You'll be killing them all.
Yeah, no, but seriously, like about a week ago, 8 days ago, my IG only had like legit 3,000, maybe 4,000, and I've been working for like 6 months. And again, yes, like DC said, if you follow me on IG for a while, I'm always outside. Like it's like OG, one person at a time, and I'm loaded a lot of people, but it's like one at a time. Give my phone, hey, do this, hey, and now in a week it goes from like 4,000 to 29,000. And this is where it gets crazy. You know who he's getting trained by? He's gonna blow everybody's mind.
Yeah, right.
Bro, he's getting trained by the brother of Floyd Mayweather. He's getting trained by the money fucking team. He was just 3 days ago. He's like, hey, I'm gonna go train. You wanna come with? I'm like, okay, that's okay. I'll take some pictures or whatever. I had no idea. We pull up, the fucking facility says TNT Mayweather. We get in there, it's insane. Trophies everywhere, pictures.
Wow.
I can just feel the energy. It's crazy. The brother's here. He's the coach doing all the training, and then his son is like the next coming thing.
One up,
he's
bro.
fit,
Holy
looking crazy.
Followers.
The nephew
Insta followers in
like 17-year-old kid, he could probably knock out everybody here.
And
like,
by the way, here's the craziest part. As of yesterday, because we finished the stream with DC, I went back. It's 1:30. They're still at the house and they're training. It's 1:30 a.m. That's how serious I almost had tears. Like, dude, this guy is taking me serious. Like, he's not just because he wants to do multiple fight and possibly get to Logan Paul, but that's another topic. But it's like,
I love it. That'd be cool.
It's 1:30 a.m. He's training, and then when they were done, we got to talk for a little bit, 30 minutes about like markets and everything. And then MK just low key be like, yeah, this thing is so good. He's like talking about Hex and everything. And the cool thing about the mechanism, hey, even if you don't do like 15-year stake, you know, if you just put 1 or 2 million real quick, you know, Kareem said on the monthly stake, you get about 2 to 3%. So you can turn like 15, 30 G's in a month if you just put like 2 million. Like, just look, I'm just saying like, hell yeah, that's my boy right there.
I love it. I love it. Dude, that's super cool. Here, I'll pull that up there, DC.
Yeah.
All right, I'll play it.
Whenever you're ready, brother. I'm gonna mute everybody.
Yo,
yep.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Scope, and welcome to the Las Vegas Hex Mansion. It's your boy Scoop Scott. It's my home, my oasis. I love it. I'm loving it. And I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about how I became a Hexican. I was first originally reached out from the Hexican community from a member like you guys who had hit me up and brought me to the attention of Hex. Then what was next? I was out in Southern Florida where I was at a press conference scheduled for me to fight the fake Drake. The guy who runs around Miami acting like fake Drake.
It's going down, guys.
You're doing good, boy. I'll knock you out and Drake out at the same time.
And I was blessed enough to be put together with a guy named Kareem and his team, Kareem the Dream.
Yeah, man, look at I'm over here with my guys. What's going on?
If your guys' faces over each other.
Do it again if it's a lie.
Hey. He got it going on. He put me in together with the man, Richard Hart himself.
You know, I sold my deal to Fox with Dick Hart Productions. I'm hexed up.
Richard Hart was able to come out on stage with me where he blessed me with one of the coolest shirts ever, where I know you see me pop this guy a few times in the face and representing the Hex Nation. That's how I was coming. It was going down with cameras all around.
Do you see who I got over here? Bro, you don't understand? I'm hexed up. I'm finna knock you the hex out.
I'm so happy to be able to learn about the Hex community, where I'm able to learn about, Cuatro Cinco. I learned how to do my longevity and doing a long staking for 15 years out and then make my ladder all the way down so I have continuous money for a long-term wealth. All I'm focused on is my future. How I'm going to take my kids and go on a vacation unless I'm not focused now on delayed gratification. So right now I'm doing my thing. I'm putting my mind together with the world's best Hexicans, and all I'm going to do is just help spread the word, spread the help the nation get better out of this fucking computer of banking generation. We're over here making crypto with Hex. This is what's next. This is what I'm trying to tell the world. They on the wrong chains, man. Look at me. I got the right chains on. I always get the right chain. So when it comes to the blockchain, I know what's up with me. I see my pulse. I have a pulse. So, God damn it, pulse chain it is. We're from the earth. We're from the soil, ground. Babies have heartbeats. We have souls. We're alive. We have a pulse. When we're dead, goners, gone. No more. Then what? Then what? We're in the floor. We're nothing. Then we're dead. We're floored. We're floored. There's nothing. There's no pulse. No pulse. We're dead. We have a pulse. We're alive. We're alive. And then imagine double. I'm coming double. I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming. I took everything from my old chain, turned it into 2 chain. I got double. That's what my focus is on, and that's what I could help spread the knowledge. And before I get out of here, I have a special announcement. October 15th, I need every Hexican in the nation to purchase their tickets to watch me whoop the fake Drake's ass. Ticket links are on my Instagram bio, or ask another Hexican if you don't know. If you can't make it to the fight, figure out how to watch the pay-per-view or whatever's streaming there and get your fucking crew together and log on. Goddamn it, Hexican Nation, we taking over.
Shit!
Love it, brother. That's cool.
Yo, where do you get a promo like that?
That's cool. I like that.
It's like that was rapping.
It's all end, bro. I swear, I'm the one doing the video. I'm just watching this shit going on. He gets on the floor, and then there's no pulse, and then post-chain lunch, and then you get 2 chains. That's what
I love that he was willing to do that, man. That's cool. So you guys have been hanging out with him for some time now.
Yeah.
So funny story, right? So I pull up in Vegas because again the story started in Miami.
Right.
Show him a great time, Money goes on tree, chilling, vibing. Richard's there, iced out, the whole 9 hours, just having a great time. Then he leaves. Then I'm thinking, because he keeps talking about California because he has another mention there too. I had no idea that the mention was actually Vegas. So when I got here, he hit him up. Oh, you're in Vegas? I leave. Oh, what do you mean? Boom. Then I invited him first to the first party, but he couldn't make it. That was the time when we at the fashion show. That was on a Wednesday.
The Power City one.
Power City one.
Yeah.
And then he couldn't make it. Unfortunately, I invited to the next one, which is the Naga Bowl. He pulls up, picks me up at the hotel, Sahara, Rolls Royce. Crazy. It's a fucking movie.
It's a movie.
We're just pulling up. Naga is cool because usually there's no parking. Let us put us in. Makes all the Hexican. It's a vibe. RGs, they were all having fun. It's cool.
And who is one of the main sponsors?
Of course, Dollar Cost, my nigga, right? Keep it real. So we're just having a great time. You know, he's very chill, friendly with everybody. It's just a movie. And then the next day there was another penthouse party. I forget his name. Ryan. They're doing the pit mining thing.
Yeah.
And then one of my friends, she's a hardcore shit, Korean. What do you think about it? So I went there to kind of like ask questions and stuff. But anyway, we're at the party there, so I invited him in. So he's like, "Whoa, those Hexicans, they're cool, they're friendly. There's no ego. We're renting mansions. It's like, what the fuck's going on here?" So on the next day, he's like, "Yo, you guys can come to my house." And then sadly, some people already left, but those who stayed, then we went there, and then he hit me with like, "Hey, instead of just staying at the hotel, why don't you just come to the house and just stay?" Dude, 12,000 square feet. Insane. 7 bedroom. This house used to be Conor McGregor's house.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Fucking insane. The shower, the best bathroom.
It's spiral.
It's spiral. It's crazy. You can Google that shit right now. And before Conor, it was Arnold Schwarzenegger's house.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Huh.
And
This is the boxer? How did he get the money?
Hey, working hard, I guess.
Being on YouTube, he's one of the last. So he's one of the last people who has. So there's an old. So since he joined up in 2006, he has he has an old. It's like dollars per click or dollars per 1,000 contract. He basically gets $8 for every 1,000 views he gets on YouTube and stuff. So he's got one of the last OG contracts. So he just gets
the first guy that ever recorded a video on YouTube was Soldier Boy. And the next day, music video. And the next day, my boy was on there too. And he was signed to Soldier Boy. He's been there for a while. And he has 3.8 million. Let me say that again. 3.8 million followers on IG. Not counting Twitter, not counting all the other stuff. He knows a lot of big celebrity lives in the neighborhood. It's crazy.
I can see why. He's fun to watch. That was insane.
He's a natural.
He picked up some fucking rocks and...
I know he's pretty crazy. I mean, he used to be an exec. I don't know if he's still the executive there, but he was an executive monster in Cables, which was for Beats by Dre, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So he worked. He did all that stuff with Beats by Dre.
And his dad is very, very smart. He used to build some of those headphones and stuff.
He's becoming a boxer or what?
It's called celebrity boxing. This is why it gets really, really cool. I
celebrity
don't
boxing.
understand this. It's so insane. Those people are getting more views and more pay than even regular boxer at the end of the day because they got the views. Have you heard of Lamar Odom? Have you heard of Black China or Swaggy P, aka Nick Young, basketball player? Literally last week, Nick Young got knocked out. So if you Google celebrity boxing, this is the new cool wave that's coming because now you're a celebrity, you beef with somebody, you can say, hey, let's step in the ring. Yep. You know what I mean? Legally, you can go box somebody and get some money. You know what I mean? And here's the cool thing. I'm predicting in about a year or two, guess what? You're going to get crypto celebrity boxing. Oh, trust me. I'm like, ADA guy talks now. We put in there. Richard comes in there, and then we square it in the ring. You think your coin's better? Come to RG is like,
no. We were talking about
fucking boxing.
One thing you're getting for sure is more and more and more attention. And
hell yeah!
Short. Okay, if I say I make it short, it'll be a little bit longer, but I'll make it short. Within the last, 2 years, people have been recognizing my necklace as a nice necklace. Within the last 2 months, people have been recognizing the necklace as, are you a Hexican? Just beyond somewhere, anywhere, like on planes, on parties, on the beach, wherever. So this
3
thing
million
is
followers. That's almost the
I don't have any
population of
followers, but people recognize the brand.
The logo, yeah.
And this is taking off. This is what I'm saying. It's taking off through multiple channels.
Mm-hmm. Now imagine this. This is where it gets crazy because again, my background when I use sales door to door, especially like this thing, the package that we're working on. We're raising 100K. Again, make it. There used to be like 200. I say, nah, we're gonna push it lower. I'm trying to maximize, squeeze it, maximum efficiency for every dollar spent. It's going to be literally radio, cable TV, Dish Network, Direct TV. I mean, nonstop. People forget, and it's in Atlantic City. Atlantic City is the second biggest city gamble after Vegas. There's old money in New Jersey. It's right next to freaking New York. So you get the vibes, you get the buzz, you get other celebrities that's going to come in. Now, it is a rumor. I want to make this very clear. It is a rumor. But Drake might pull up to that fight. It's insane because fake Drake got Drake pissed off. So for those who don't know, fake Drake got popular because he looks like Drake. And
Right
then
on.
he got too cocky out in fucking Canada and Miami.
Miami and
He
Vegas.
started going to the club and started charging people for like appearances and stuff. And on top of that, he started singing Drake's songs. Drake's like he got pissed off. So he fucking canceled that niggas out. But now he's beefing too. So even if he doesn't come, you best believe he's gonna be watching that show out of his mansion.
And he's gonna retweet that.
He's gonna
but like when Drake gets knocked the fuck out.
Hold on real quick. Everybody. Just want to confirm this is the ETH address for the fight, right? For the sponsorship?
Yes,
Okay.
yours truly right here is the one managing it. I'm the one that created it.
Cool.
And I'm making sure everything's done right. Even when we pay the guy, I'm gonna use my old school G move on sales. I'm gonna give him half. I'm gonna make him show what he's gonna do first, then he get the other half. I told Miguel, this is the joke I do when I'm in the club in Miami. When you chip the waitress right off the bat, she don't work no more. She's gonna go hang out somewhere else. She doesn't want to serve the client no more. You wait to the end, then you give them the money. That's how you do it. Yeah. Show me first, and then boom. This is me and my Hexicans money. We're not playing with that. We're making sure we negotiate a great deal. We're getting 10 VIP or ringside seats instead of 4. Okay, I'm adding extra swag. You know, back in the day when this you do with the pretty girl thing. Shout out to Suzanne. Suzanne's that art. She got gangster art. It's amazing, all hexed out. So any of the top 10 contributors, just so you understand, not only you help us out, you get to come. The ticket is paid for free. You get to sit ringside with us. Brand, you're gonna see all the celebrity, all that stuff, red carpet, after party, all that kind of cool stuff. And you get a really nice t-shirt made by Suzanne, plus a bomb jacket. So you get like a 2-piece.
Yep.
So you're gonna be all swagged
out and stuff. With
everything. We're walking
all
logo.
Hex. When they pin the camera swords and shit, Hex baby, let's go MK.
Hexed out. The fight.
It's a Hex Don King swagger or what? With some Don King bling.
Don King bling, man, baby, everything. What we want is like we're gonna have the whole front row taken, and then when you buy your ticket, so for the people who buy the tickets, we're gonna come to the fight. We can actually select the tickets for you, so we can have an entire row where like when they pan the camera, it's an entire Hex section, like the whole thing. Boom. It's all shout out to Hex, baby, Hex. And just nothing but Hex shirts.
And the cool thing about the shout out with the radio is it's out weeks in advance. That's why I'm trying to raise the money right away. And then it's gonna be like celebrity boxing presented by Hex.com. Everything. Oh, even the little ring lady that go with the thing. Round 1, round 2 on the back, it will say Hex.com. So we'll get all those and all the sponsors, and we get all the rights to all the restreamings, because guess what? That's become like a t-shirt. This is something we can brag about for years to come. Hey, look at what we did.
Yeah, because if there's a viral event, they'll go back to that and they'll just be saying Hex.com on the ring.
Yes.
And stuff like that, and he's representing and stuff as well.
What's genius is it's mad cheap right now because the buzz hasn't fully exploded yet. This is where it gets crazy. Next week on the 22nd, okay, I'm gonna announce it here.
Okay.
He's gonna be on a No Jumper podcast. Holy shit. Guess what? Yours truly is going there too. I don't care if I'm not in the live stream. I'm gonna be in the studio. I'm gonna sit on the bench. I'm gonna spread like a virus. I'm gonna onboard everybody that's there. They're gonna know.
That's the backstage thing. If you're backstage once, there's this German streamer guy. I've never heard of him. He's like talking, I don't know, shirts
German
for, maybe. Well, yeah, German, but and then he knows this Rammstein singer, right? Okay. And then he's now promoting Hex and promoting Hex to people like this. Like when you're once backstage and just get this spread into the whole of a different community where people are nice people who have achieved lots of goals by either punching or doing good, music or being just nice people, and they hear this story of Hex, they feel that there is something in it. And I've had this experience, as Karim just told the community, go for it. Just personally go in deeper, and
so next week, and the cool thing is next week we got the No Jumper, and then the week before the fight we'll be back in Miami. He's gonna be on the Fresh and Fit podcast too. And everywhere he goes, he's gonna be swagged out Hex gear. Shout out to Suzanne again. She made a rush send, like I needed this
overnight.
Pay extra to make sure the stuff comes in on the 19th, so we can wear all the swag on the No Jumper podcast. So it's gonna be hexed out, ready to go. We got the thing on the logo.
We're doing.
Sometimes when you see it on the interview,
We're
you see
doing
it like sideways. So
so
we'll make
much.
sure you get all the signs, everything. Wherever it's gonna go, boom. Every days, every recognition, every stream that we do.
You're not excited at all about this, are you? I don't think you even really like what you're doing, man. You don't seem excited at all, Kareem.
I thought he was officially employed by Staker app, so I haven't heard anything new from them. Can you elaborate?
They just keep working on the dev work and the software. You know what I mean? Because they're working for Pulse Chain. My thing is this: I've always said since day one, I like to onboard. That's my thing. That's my natural habitat. You know what I mean? So I make them clear. I told them, hey, and especially when Pulse Chain comes out, I'm gonna go international. Like
Yeah, they have discovery shows about you in your natural habitat, don't they? I'm pretty confident of it. Yeah.
There you go. Because hey, all I need is the app to work, and then I can onboard. You guys saw the video with MK. What did he do? Stake. It's so easy. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, stake, boom. We do a staking ladder, done. Easy peasy. But that's what matters. Everything else, no offense, the beef, the going and yelling at people on Twitter. I got no time for that. Time is money. I'm productive. I literally canceled my flight. I was supposed to leave Saturday, but then when all this opportunity keeps popping up, and then not the Mayweather family. And by the way, they're coming back to the house on Saturday because he's training with them almost every day.
So cool, man.
Intro to crypto yesterday because they were actually a big fan of, like, you know, we talk about Andrew Tate, what's happening, and blah blah blah. And then when Miguel was breaking down, like, yo, not only he got kicked off the internet, but they also stole his money. Some of the things that it's very illegal what they did, and it's like,
oh wow,
it's thrown away. And then when we told them the power of crypto is you can't do that. You see, I know people just want to care about the money part, but crypto is really powerful because you can be your own bank. Nobody can steal your money. And that blew him away. Now, imagine if I keep hanging out with people like that over and over, and I get a meeting, and then we're going to talk about investment. Oh, shit, forget about it.
Yeah.
But, you know, we go step by steps. You know what I mean? That's the way I like to do it. One people already, boom.
But these are the kind of viral things that you need to do to catch attention right now. Because, like, a beautiful thing is right now, since the economy's down, equities are down and stuff, like anytime you make
market's perfect time.
Anytime you make any noise, it's loud. And on top of that too, right? Like every other, what the fuck is anyone else doing? They're fucking doing nothing. Nothing.
They're begging, waiting for Pulse Chain.
Have you guys seen what we've been doing lately?
No, I haven't. What you been doing?
So we've got probably the most premier up and coming kickboxer in the world that we've been sponsoring.
Nice.
Jake Lund.
There we go. Okay.
So he's actually got, so there's a fight called the Diamond Belt fight, and it's only usually held in Thailand and Singapore, and they've never had an Australian qualify for it before. Not even John Wayne Parr, the GOAT of kickboxing. And Jake Lund is the first Australian to qualify for it. So we're the top tier sponsor at Discourse Syndicate, and Hex.com is the top tier sponsor for the Diamond Belt in December. So we're really excited about this. Like, he just got done beating the hell out of some guy in a boxing match just to try to stay in shape. It was pretty freaking awesome. But yeah, we got so here's some of the shirts that we're gonna be doing. And this is gonna be ringside shirts right here. These are ringside shirts.
Genetics, is this in the store? Can somebody get it?
Yep, it's at Syndicate Apparel .shop. SyndicateApparel.shop. So.
Can you put that link in the description of that's sick.
Private chat?
Yeah.
No, dude, that's fire. And here's the cool thing. Here's the mastermind. I want people to understand the big picture, right? Because everything I do, I want to make sure we hit multiple angles, right? It's not just
absolutely.
It's not just we're going to be everywhere in media. It's the fact that just in the week, look at all of our social. Oh, and by the way, I forget to tell you guys, Richard's IG is going crazy too, because we post, repost, like, and then like MK put him on. He went from 50-something thousand.
51,000.
He's like 144 right now. Because when you blue check, it's even different. That shit just flat. So imagine if we play this well, by the end of the month, he might be able to catch up his fucking Twitter's count. I mean, it's crazy. Now you go on IG, you don't even need to type Richard Hart. You just type RI, he pops up.
Like
the
I love
algorithm
it.
starts to fuck with you. It's
I
different.
love it. He needs that. We need that attention.
Everything is different.
Kareem, is it possible that you'll pass him? You'll pass Richard Hart?
Hey, we never know. Listen,
on your IG followers?
I can't say no to nothing, but he's the GOAT. My thing is this, because I'm so hexed out anyway, and then he's my main guy, so it's like the shout out is As long as we're in the same vicinity, it doesn't matter. We spread the word because we got fire content. We got things that can really change people's life, like financial freedom. Richard's video are real. I mean, he pulls up with the roast for this. That. I mean, there's so many broke people that got more followers. I don't even understand myself. When the algorithms start to present what he's doing and all the flex, and then with the knowledge, it's going to go crazy. This is how we fight the gatekeeper. Me and Miguel were joking about it, but we were talking about early last month. Like, yo, we got Twitters in the bag.
Yep.
No offense to TikTok. They're broke over there, the young kids. They got no money. I'm sorry.
Not now, but in the future, we'll get them. We'll get them.
But IG is where it's popping right now. I know that for a fact, being in Miami, seeing what the Fresh and Fit guy did. Listen, IG is the #1 dating podcast in the world by itself.
That is a
dating website. And on top of that, there's real money over there. And some of those people, it's sad to say, but that's what they do. We got crazy content, crazy, it makes sense, but they're like, the first thing they ask is, oh, how many followers do you have? You know what I mean? So we still got to deal with that bullshit. But imagine we get that check, that blue check, that, you know, because you get the blue check, it's not just followers. You got to be in articles.
You have to be in publication. You have to be in news and media. They have to actually know that you've got some publication on you.
Exactly. They need to be able to Google your name, type it in, and something pops up. That is not like random shit. Because you can have 200,000 subscribers and still not be verified. And you can have, like Richard got it when he was like 40,000. So on his IG. So it just goes to show the next level. And now we start to do rub elbow with it. Just today, literally, we were looking at, I was talking to Gary too. We're looking at potential platform where we can host like potential crazy big interview, not to say too much. But it's like, oh, I just asked MK and it's like, oh yeah, Brad Lee is over here. He got his studio, live. Literally, he called the guy in front. Miguel, that was earlier. I didn't even tell you. He called the guy in front of me. He just asked him. I said, hey, no problem. We can set it up. Brad Lee, we're talking about. No, that's the guy that put Grant Cardone on for the media. Big
nice.
Guy. He's an OG.
He kind of knows what he's doing.
Stuff like that. When I used to do my sales career, Brad Lee is the real dude. So imagine you get an interview like that. Crazy.
Yeah.
So definitely, guys, go donate to the ETH address and stuff like that. We're just trying to hit 100K on the address and stuff like that. We got some money in there. We got a lot of people that are going to be donating, and then
yes. So far, we got about in 24 hours. Not bad. We got like 35,000 pledge. 15 already in the wallet. Others just got to move some money around with the weekend or whatever. Because I basically hit my big contacts. People who are not serious, and then. Well, it's cool to see some people like, Kareem, it's you, I trust you, boom, let's get it. And then it's like, because they see the bigger picture, and I'm always trying to find a way to add value at a lower cost possible so we can fight the gatekeeping and get shit done. So
beautiful.
So we need to get your ring girls some outfits like this. So this was the last kickboxing fight that Jake won. And then the next one, the ring girls are all going to be wearing the Hex. The girls are gonna be wearing the Hex skirts too. So.
Yeah, Kinetics, I might hit you up because once we get this thing popping and then you start asking for like gradient and stuff like that, I might need your help because once.
Hey, not a problem. My guy did all of this for everybody and got all the ringside tickets and everything for everybody, or got everything ready for all the shirts
and stuff. So we can go and then like set up and everything like that. So I might hit you and some other people like in terms of getting the logos and things.
Anytime, brother. Anytime, brother. Yeah, dude. Anything to get the name Hex.com out there, dude. You got me free and fair anytime you want, bro. So
we're gonna see you out there in Atlantic City, man.
That's a good idea. I love it.
We're trying to get as many people to go to the Atlantic City, man. That's gonna be so sick. That's a cool little event there. We can hang out for a day or so, and then
because we're trying to pull up on Friday because the fight is Saturday. So imagine Friday, boom, it's big. There's so much money. It's big casino, all the stuff. It was just all just Hex gear, just onboarding the whole weekend.
Mobbed up.
Yeah.
Mobbed up. Yep.
Dude, I love it. Yeah, they've been training. Yeah, dude, I'm excited. We need to get some of these guys together, man. So check this out. We're putting this together for the fight. Yeah. This is our clothing company, Trendy Goat. Like we're doing all this stuff for the fight stuff.
Yo, we might get something like that for MK.
Dude, hell yeah! Why wouldn't you?
I really prefer when
swag and everything, but hey, maybe
it's so much better to have the .com at the end because people don't think that it's actually a website.
Yeah.
Like
Very important. Yeah,
That's
you're
true.
right.
That's very true.
That's what we're doing for the center stage ring, which is one of the main reasons why this package makes sense, because right next to the celebrity boxing present center ring, center stage, we want to put the big Hex that come. That would be crazy.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, you guys, I'm excited. Thank you guys for your hard work out there. I think anything we can do outside of the echo chamber to show people that we're serious, we're here, we're still building in the bear. So we're still building here, guys.
Looks like we're beating Bighorn, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Very well said.
I
we're just
cannot
getting
agree
started.
more, and I cannot disagree more. That's just another. Yeah.
Here's one of our new shirts we're doing too, because we got to have a diamond in there, right? It's the diamond belt, and Richard Hart owns the biggest diamond in the world. So we're like, hey, Mayo brought
diamond
this to our
hands too.
attention. Yeah, he goes, hey, you need to put a diamond on that shirt. I said, man, this guy's thinking smart.
I love it. I love it.
Hey,
and here's the ultimate plan. I want people to realize too, this timing right now is perfect.
Yep.
Because now we're starting to go viral. Imagine, boom, next month, fight, more visibility. Imagine something, again, nobody knows, but imagine sometime maybe the following month or before the end of the year, boom, Hex documentary comes out.
Yep.
We got all of our
Nobody
shit together.
knows.
We got people ready to promote. We are everywhere. We drop that thing, boom, fireworks. And then sometimes by then or early next year, whatever, Pulse Chain drops. Now we're ready. We got publication, we got name, we got recognition, we got celebrities. Now it's just ready to go. This is what true luck is, right?
Hey,
preparation.
We're like in a bit of a new situation here. Like Henry Ford was maybe 100 years ago, and I think a couple of decades later, he said something like, "Advertising is awesome, and half of it, doesn't work, but I don't know which half of it." So maybe we have to, with time, get some, there are measuring possibilities, but hey, everyone who is just spreading the word, if it's just by walking around and people come up to you and ask you, or if you're like going hard, knocking on doors, it's everything is working. Plus, the thing is, the product is working.
Hell
So
yeah.
no one has the problem of I am selling something stupid to anyone. No, that's the point. That's my point. Like when
A
I
lot of
talk
people-
to people, I never have the thought of I'm telling them something that is, scammy. No,
More
No, a lot of people talk
because
about
I know it's not.
a lot of
More
people
than
talk
Yeah,
about
Discourse
my
Syndicate's
hardcore
never had to
spot
take
top.
down a stream because we promoted something that failed or went down. So we're very proud of that fact over here. So
lot of
hey,
people
look who
talk
joined the
about-
party.
people talk about
Jim.
Hex being pre-viral, and a lot of people on Twitter and even in chat sometimes they want to criticize when people are out there busting their ass behind the scenes, funding Jim, Kareem, these guys back there doing all this stuff. It's like, what are you doing? If you're in chat right now and you're criticizing what these guys are doing, what are you doing? Shout outs to Crypto Schwaba and Black Hexkin, that golf event in Vegas last week.
Yep.
The guys that won it were no coiners. They came there just to
Nice.
play golf. They were invited. Those people introduced getting the community, that golfing community around the Vegas area, Utah area involved. What is everybody else doing out there? What can you do? Not everybody can do something sometimes, but when you see guys literally spending all their free time traveling, meeting with these people, Kareem, shout outs to you guys, man, for what you're doing. DCC, good to see you again, man. I didn't mean to step on
you're
nobody. I just
absolutely
wanted to say that.
Let me even go a step further, how important it is in this power community. There's another gentleman right now in this community. I'm going to give him a shout out because I love to give credit is due. Hex Minati right here in the chat, right? Couldn't come to the event, not the richest guy or whatever, but guess what? He's fucking good with the computer. He know how to, the video that you saw, all the editing and stuff, he's the one that do that. He's the one that follows me on the IG for free, grabs the video, clips it, posts it on Twitter, posted everywhere. He was
That's
actually
awesome.
the one that first message M2the back in March. If you watch the beginning of the video, that's him. He put the, because MK told me, yeah, and Hexicans told me way back when, I didn't know what it was, but that's where it starts. So there is no excuse. You find your place, you find a way to add value. What David used to say, I used to do memes, whatever it might be. You know what I mean? Frankly, in the chat right now, he did a great meme and he did a great poster from MK with the Bentley. That was pretty nice. I posted that everywhere. So it's like there's always a way to add value instead of just being negative or being like, oh, this or that. Like,
I agree.
I can't. What can you do? How can I help? How can I add value?
Yeah, I'd rather we as a community, I think we're going to get a lot more accomplished instead of tearing each other apart within, being more constructive on how can we reach out to others outside of our echo chamber, because that's, I think that's the, go ahead.
Is something that I really thought myself, because so many of the OGs that say we're going to that like 3 years now, and so many of the first people in this ecosystem are still there. Like basically everyone from the beginning is still there. This makes a difference to all of the other things. Like look into all of any marketing systems, whatever they're called or anything, what people accuse us of. No one has a quote of like, I don't know, 95, 100% of OGs still in there after 3 years.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
That's a great point. Yeah, I don't know any crypto communities that have. Yeah, I don't know any crypto communities that, especially crypto communities, but any community really that you can go back 3 years and see the same participants still being active in the chats with each other.
Right.
I think you're 100% correct.
If anyone has a Quattro Cinco stake, they have the touch of death. They've got to be in the community for.
That's right. That's right. You got to be out there promoting.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what else are you doing?
Back in the day, even with Maddie, hey, you're gonna be stuck with me for 15 years, man. You're like, you're not. So learn how to get along. But this is good.
Yeah, I sometimes imagine if I had the Quattro Cinco stake number 5555, like within the first 10,000 stakes ever. I don't. Like my first stake was 3,000 something, and then the next one was 6,000 something. So I didn't get the 5555.
Yep.
Well, but that was too early anyhow, because as I said, I bought too much first day.
Hey, Maddie, good to see you, brother.
What's up?
I think he's saying hi to Kareem. Yo.
Hey, can I stop you guys real quick?
I suppose I'll allow it this one time.
Okay, cool. Because I am going to make an exit, and I just want to thank you all for having me here. Ken, Craig, UFO, Captain, RG3, Dollar Cost. I haven't met you yet. I'm sure I will. Karim, I met you in Austin very briefly. Kevin, haven't met you. Funding Jim, that was not me on your stream.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, yes.
Wait, hold on. What happened?
I actually did that yesterday, and it hasn't published yet, but I saw you. I would recognize you in a lineup now.
It's not me, bro. But thank you guys for letting me on. Like I said earlier to you, Ken, I quit my job, so I'm trying to get more on stream. Like, actually have a light back here, so I'm all lit up. Like,
nice.
Hopefully I can work on a better mic soon.
I like the Hex book that you have in the back too, in the corner. I see that.
I like that. Yep.
Good. I'm glad you noticed that. And
always the details, baby. Always.
I got my shield. But
I got my
thank you guys
and my pulse too.
All that you do. Y'all have a great night.
Yeah, but Chris, your sound is
have a great
fine
night.
compared to many others.
I'm streaming off on my iPad.
Hey, that's fine. I used to stream off an iPhone.
I used to stream off my phone.
Yeah, you did.
Whatever works, man. Whatever works. Turn it on, press play.
Bro, if it works, the video's good, like I'm good. So, but regardless, man, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys later.
Cheers. Peace.
Hey, it was good seeing you, brother. Thanks for all your support and all the other chats, man. Appreciate all you do, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You too, man. I'll hit you up in Telegram later.
Okay, sounds good, man.
Cool. Thank you, man.
Hey, I wanted to echo a little bit of a sentiment I heard when I came into the room, and it was basically what Richard had said before about his books. His books are better than he is. Like the things he's written down, the things he's distilled out of his life, things like that, those are better than he is as an individual. And he has on times, and he has presentation on stage, whether that stage is on social media or whatever, right? And that's him. That's his personality when he's putting it out there. And yes, it's true. Most of us in this room have been here for 3 years or longer. And we have, like on times, which are where we're firing in all cylinders. And we have down times too, where maybe we misunderstand each other or miscalibrate a message or something like that. What I love about the community is we are growing. We're growing both in size, we're growing in stake length, and there's all kinds of metrics that we can look at on chain and off chain about the growth of Hex or RH products or whatever. But also we're growing as men, because the caliber of people that started in 2019, I think we're a better caliber now. And partly is because we have bruised each other and bumped each other and head-butted and self-validated, and our egos have knocked around each other, right? But we are improving better with our maturity. So I'm really glad about like this stream. Obviously, this is one, I think it was about the football, the boxing event. I support that as far as the boxing event. It's a branding opportunity. I think Into the K, just the amount of time that I've spent around him. He's an interesting guy. He's got a lot of charisma. He's got a lot of network as far as Las Vegas and abroad. And I think that that's useful. Do I want to use him? No, I want him to be authentically a Hexican. I want him to be staked. I want him to be involved, because Richard designed a product that aligns incentive. And the staking mechanism actually has penalty and it actually has reward. And I think that that's part of why we have stuck around for years, right? So every so often there'll be somebody that gets, feels butt hurt, thrown under the bus, relegated to the Netherlands or whatever. I don't say that badly, the netherworld. And I think that we're maturing about how we address that stuff publicly. I want to praise publicly, and if I'm frustrated, reprimand or vent privately. And I wish people would do that more as we go forward.
I can't agree more.
Yes.
I can't agree more.
But the way I look at it, it's always about productivity, right? This is one of the reasons why at some point I was like, I'm not going to deal with the nonsense on Twitter. I'm just going to go do what I do best, onboarding, because the core value proposition never changed. It's just about we need to just get more people. And sometimes people just get caught up into nonsense just because they're either bored or they don't have anything else to do. This is the reason why we talk about, like wealth syndrome. We talk about what is it that you stand for? What is it? Okay, you wake up, the bills are paid. Now what? What's life? What are you gonna do today? How are you gonna impact somebody else's life if that's what you want to do? Or what does your life become about? And some people need to sit down with themselves, really figure that out. Because if they don't, it's like when you have a girlfriend that got too much time and just nags you all day because she just got too much free time. Go get yourself a hobby or something. You know what I mean? So it's very important that we keep that in mind. And the reason why I do so well is I don't try to sell people. I just share my story. Yeah. I share my experience and I stay true. I said this many times before. My favorite word in the English dictionary, because I speak French. English is my second language. Yeah. Validity, validity, validity. What did I say?
Yeah, the best. Yeah, well, and Kareem, you're a salesperson anyway by trade as well, and you know that the hard close sell isn't the way to go anyway. It's the making them FOMO into something, into the lifestyle, or solving the problem, the ache, the pain that they have that is in their craw and that just you can't get it out. Being able to fix that for them or give them the lifestyle that they really want. And in fact, actually giving someone what they want isn't even as effective as fixing their pains. When they got something that's killing them.
That's the crazy thing. Sometimes they don't even know what they want. They say that's what they want, but they don't know. And then you have to show them that when you show them the lifestyle, when you show them what they could become, now all of a sudden the light bulbs kicks in. And then because you lead by example, it's kind of saying, hey, I'm going over there. This is where the funds are. This is where everything is cool. People watch me in the process. And I just kindly say along the way, hey, do you want to come with? So that way it's like, it's never desperate. It's like, you don't want to come, that's fine. I'm still going. You know, like we say, hey, our steak still works every day. Whether people comes in or not, it doesn't matter. It's just, you want to know what I'm doing, You want to know how I can do this fun stuff. I'm in the club, blah, blah, blah. And then I get them hooked and they're like, what do you do? And this and that. How are you able to be this free? Boom. Then I share the vehicle. And I got the receipts. I show them the dream account and stuff like that.
And this is the exact born person, you know, to do sales. But then there is another aspect that we got here, because there's nothing, because I did sales as well in my older days. There's nothing worse than selling something that you don't believe in yourself. And
100%. You're never going to be successful doing that.
Now you got something that you believe in, and then you can just do all what you can do, and like really, like, you know, because you have nothing to lose, not even the view into the mirror in the morning at yourself, because you don't hate yourself for doing something that you don't want. And this is something that many salespeople have never had. And so, hello, salespeople.
You know, if you're being sold something, if you're in the sales funnel for something, and you just wait it out for a month or two, and then you notice they have a new sales rep every month or two, that's because they know they're selling bullshit.
And more importantly, that half of it is that. The other half is also because the person, again, doesn't know why they're there. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing worse for you to, let's say if I said I'm passionate about the environment, I'm passionate about solar, so to speak. This is what I used to do. Well, guess what? You really need to be passionate about, because at some point you have to work 5-10 miles a day. You have to be outside for 8 hours. Some people say, oh, I'm passionate. And then when the hard work kicks in and you have to go knock on those doors, you have to talk to those people, you really get challenged to your core. Do you really say what you meant to say, or do you didn't really know what you get yourself into? And this is why there's the famous Japanese term, ikigai, is so strong, because it's what you're good at, what you're passionate about, and what the world needs. Most people barely get 1 out of 3. Every time when I was doing sales or whatever, I always ask myself, do I really like this? Am I really passionate? If not, that's okay. I was just doing my very best to just get out of there as quickly as possible to the next thing. So I was working to pay my bills because I didn't have no choice, but I was already looking elsewhere, different hobby. What else can I do? Where else can I send my application to? And then be able to pivot. Because the worst thing that can happen to you in sales is getting good, meaning selling, getting good at something that you hate. Because then you kind of getting the money, but your soul is not into it. It's just like you're depressed, you're drinking all the time, or whatever it might be. It's just like it's just bad. So once you get that and you mix it with the passion, now it doesn't feel like work. You're just hanging out. And then you add what the world needs. This is what Hex did for me, because I always love the environment. I always love renewable energy. So solar to me was great. And I help people because I save them money on the electric bill. Back in the day, I have to sell them something they don't even need that costs money. Now I'm putting money back into their pocket. I'm driving the Tesla. I have the validity. I love the environment. It's win-win. And now with Hex, it's something that everybody can benefit from, all walks of life. So you need to be able to find something like that. But it's not an overnight thing. You got to sit down with yourself. Like some of this thing that I figured out, I had to ask myself for like a whole 2-3 months straight, like, what do I really want? And sometimes you just need to meditate, sit with yourself, and just ask. It's tough questions, because sometimes you think you know yourself, but you don't. And you just need to like sit with yourself, unbiased. Nobody telling you what to do. Oh, I think you should do this. My parents used to tell me, and I love them, but like, hey, oh, be an engineer, da, da, da. And then, oh, do this, do that, because they're doing it and they're saying it based on the limited information that they have. They watch on TV. It's a safe job. Engineer pays well, but they never really ask, do the person really want to do it? And that's really what it comes down to. So make sure you do that with yourself. And if you have kids, God forbid, you know what I mean, train them on that, because that's how you get to happiness. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, my humble opinion. So.
Yep.
I like your words, brother. Thank you so much for sharing, man. That's good, because I think there's a lot of people out there that could use that advice, especially in their day to day. Until they get to that point, well, not just in their day to day, where they can get to the point where they can retire with their hex gains, but also in onboarding people. So I appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
You're welcome. And that's what we do with Hex. Financial freedom, so they can get to that point. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think the two best ways you can help Hex is one, save your money and fucking buy it. make a lot of money, save it, and then buy Hex. That's really good. And if you're, and also just tell everybody you know about it and how much money you made, and or how, I don't know, tell them about Kareem, tell them about Richard Hart.
Have you guys talked before I saw you guys already talk a lot about the ETH network and Hex there? I don't know, catch up.
Yeah, we joked about it for a second. that like Richard would say, picking up pennies from a freight train. You know what I mean? Like it's not. I mean, my humble opinion. To me, I looked at it. It's not worth connecting my Dream account to none of that stuff. And if by some miracle that thing still exists, well, guess what? It's the beauty about being staked. The stakes are working and they're cooking. I'll be surprised by the end of the year that network still exists. But if it does or whatever, then when the time comes, we'll go there and then we'll mint the coin. You know what I mean? But right now, there's no point going to connect. I mean, in my humble opinion, respectfully, there's no point for me to go risk my wallet for that.
Is that
it's not post chain? Let's not get it confused.
Is that what the round table was saying, or is that only?
Wait, say that again. You were cutting in and out.
Is that the round table consensus, or was that from Richard, or is that just an opinion by Kareem? What did you guys say earlier?
I concur with that. So I have a problem with people being the first to use something and getting wrecked. I said if you're gonna use it, do it with a wallet that you didn't sacrifice from, and one with a small balance that you just don't care if something happens or not.
Yep. Because it's all fun until something bad happened, and then you lose all your fucking money, and then now all you got to do is cry. The same.
Once we have a reliable bridge, and we've got people that can show us that, hey, this is actually going to be an actual admin key free decentralized chain that you can transact value on. I'm very, very weary of even trying to connect a wallet to it yet. So.
Yeah, it's the same thing, kind of what we used to say. Hey, where's the audit? Again, it looks good, it works good. The token economics might be questionable, but okay, we might see something in there. But where's the audit? Where's the security? Because those people, they don't care. You're the one about to lose your money. Because at the end of the day, what do? They want to do this, so you go in there and then eventually add economic energy to that chain. That's what they want. It's like a mini
Alec,
I mean, it's good to reason through, because this is exactly the pushback about Pulse Chain from other network supporters, right? So if you say, hey, you're connecting to untested code, you're connecting to people that want to profit from you as a miner, this is good conversation, because it actually helps you and us, all of us, have talking points, right? Because it's the exact same points that are counter to Pulse Chain.
This is actually great, and I'm going to tell you the difference. Why this is not
two of the best devs in our community have they haven't said it's bad or it's good, but they haven't. The fact that they've looked at it and they haven't said, for 100% this is bad, is a good sign. Also, I think
it's just better branding.
I give you two simple points, Gary. Very simple, because you're pointing a very important point, and I want to dissociate the two because people get it confused. That thing is a ETH proof of work. It is not a proof of stake. So just that by default, fundamentally, it has nothing to do with Pulse Chain. Pulse Chain is going to be proof of stake. This thing is going to be proof of work. That's number one. Okay. So why would I get involved in something that is dying when you see? Oh, you should play that video when you see people like literally playing the killing the miners and stuff. So that, to me, that's number one. Number two, again, validity. Pulse Chain, to me, is backed by Richard Hart. This other thing, I don't know. So it's like, in terms of just regular trust, if I'm going to take a chance, because you're absolutely right, where is the audit, blah, blah, blah. If I'm going to take the chance, I want to take something that I know made me rich, that's successful, that has some type of backbone that I know is working hard on it. This is actually why we got delays, because he's making sure to the best of his ability that this thing launched the correct way. So those are the two fundamental things: proof of work versus proof of stake, and the fact that this is something done by somebody that we actually know. You have street credibility. Just a random guy that just came out of nowhere and hey, we just want to spin this chain because we don't want to feel like we're telling the miners and we want to stop.
Well, by that same logic, you shouldn't be using the same RPC that you used last week, because that is actually the newer stuff. The ETH W is supposedly what we've been using for 3 years or something, which seems pretty safe, but it's expensive.
In the meantime, shout out to you, Chet, out there, because I'm using a software that takes away the echo a little bit, but also shows how much how much of the time everyone speaks. So maybe we should have some other people,
Do you need a talking
get the word
stick
out tonight?
UFO, do you need a talking stick? Do we need to sit around in a circle, kumbaya, and pass the talking stick? Is that what we need to do?
No. I can have it. I can have.
Or just say something.
I can sit.
I think Miguel was about to say something. I think he was saying something about you.
But I was really like dollar cost. What do you think?
I want to know what the dirty back streets, like in the gutters, like these chats that you swim in just because you get so much alpha out of. I want to know what they're saying about ETH-W.
It's a cash grab. Like at the end of let's just say like even if it's the same code and safe and everything like that, but it's all about adoption, right? So look, so back in the day when you had Ethereum Classic, which is the real Ethereum, right? They couldn't get the ticker symbol ETH. They got ETC. And just because of the ticker symbol, because nothing changed on the exchanges, all the volume stayed on Ethereum, so Ethereum became the real chain. Now with this proof of W, right? Prisoner of war chain. The branding's not there and stuff, and the whole all right. Let's just if you just dissect it and look all the way down, right? The chain was made by a bunch of fucking miners who wanted to continue fucking cashing out on fucking Ethereum. That's the main point of it. Like legitimately, that's
what it is.
That's what it is. There wasn't this big movement that was like, no, it wasn't like everybody wanted fucking proof of stake already. I mean, everyone was poking Ethereum like fucking do something. Mm-hmm. That's all we wanted, because we want to get one step closer to fucking sharding so the fucking fees go down. Or ZK rollups or something on chain, right? But you can't get there without having the beginning of ETH 2.0, which is the merge, right? So it's this whole thing where basically the normie guy, he's like, I've been answering questions all like for the past 2 weeks. Yo, is my Ethereum okay? I was like, yeah, bro, just leave it alone. Yo, can I yield right away? No, don't, just leave it alone in the wallet. All right, cool, brother. That's it. Like only fucking the crypto dorks aren't even fucking playing around with Ethereum. The DJ, it's gambling. Look, so it's an 80-20 principle. 80% of the people that are going to put money into Ethereum proof of work, it's gone. 20% are going to make money. 2% are really going to make money. That's what's going to happen. I mean, look what happened to you. Like, and what's going to happen at some point? It might take a shit, and then some of the Bitcoin miners are going to be forced to go on Ethereum Classic and stuff. And that's it. And that's because they can only go into two places. It's Ethereum proof of work.
Well, that's what I said this yesterday on our stream. I said this yesterday on the Wake Up Hex stream. I said to me it would make sense, in my opinion, if Ethereum Classic and ETH proof of work merge mined. I mean, then you could have all of the proof of work miners on one side, and then you could have the adoption of all the projects.
That would take intelligence, sir.
Yes,
that's true, because it would take a lot of work to put those two together. 100%, it would take a lot of work.
You know why they would never do that? They're so petty, because if they do that, their entire thesis about, we're the real Ethereum, we didn't change the chain, and that will all goes to shit, and it will all just be about the money. So they cannot let that happen, because they play we're the record of truth. We never change anything. The DAO hack. Let's not forget what this thing was invented for. So they can't do that, because one chain will have to be left behind, and they'll have to all mine whatever they think is the record of truth. You know what I mean? Right. But ultimately, this is what I tell people. Do you want to live in the past, or do you want to live in the future? Do you think the future is going to be proof of work, or it's going to be proof of stake? It's just that simple.
Proof of stake.
So why am I going to go gamble?
And you got to look at the list, right? Here's the difference between Pulse Chain and this proof of work crap, right? Is just like Bitcoin Cash. What happened with Bitcoin Cash? So it's trying to replace it as being like, I'm the real Ethereum. Okay, I'm the real Bitcoin. Now this is basically going to be another proof of. I mean, it's going to be another Ethereum classic, right? And then if you look at this, the reason people Pulse Chain is actually another L1, which is its own branding, its own thing, and its own community, which is complete. So it's like we're not trying to copy. We're not trying to like. No, we're the real Ethereum. No, we're our own thing. We're better than Ethereum, but we're our own thing. And it's a whole branding issue too. And on top of that, like you actually have a bunch of normal people and an actual community trying to support another chain. That's why I know it's survived. Right. This is why I've been saying since the beginning. I was like, Pulse Chain was really the last L1 to launch with any amount of people.
Yeah.
Like legitimately, it's the last one. Like there's some other small ones coming out. Like Metis.
They're gonna probably be Ghost Chain.
Yeah.
And let's not forget the most genius move of Pulse Chain is the fact that it's gonna be the largest airdrop, free airdrop. It comes with all the copy, so you can play cool right off the bat. Hey, listen, we're not trying to kill Ethereum. We're actually helping you out because whatever you get over here, you get over here. It's literally that we're an extension of you. It's like I use the highway analogy all the time. We went from, remember those old highways, Route 9, whatever, and then the super highway gets built up. They're literally facing the same way, going the same way. It's just you got the little back roads, and then you got the new one with the 4 lanes, but it's going in the same direction. So, and that to me, that's what Pulse Chain does. So nobody can really hate on it because it's just lowers the fee and you get the same thing that you got. It's like you get a 2x. And that's genius versus, hey, we're going to launch empty and trying to vampire attack. That's just
And there's one more thing too, Lo, and this is the final point, right? So it's something I talk about all the time. This is called the box, right? The box, L7 loser, right? My Pepe's doing it in the background. Like, but the L7 loser, the box, right? The most important portion of the box, right, is look, who's buying these cryptos? It's people. And what are people? Tribalistic. And tribalism is good, right? But at the end of the day, what do we want? We want a CEO. We want someone leading it. We want somebody at the helm and stuff, right? Like over here for Hex and Pulse Chain, we got Richard Hart, right? He's like, the Jesus Christ figure, right? Who the hell do we have for proof of work chain? Some fucking random Asian bro? Like, I don't even know the dude's name. I don't know the dude's name.
And let's not forget, miners are not your friend. Trust me, I've had many experiences in the past, especially on EOS. They would not care. They would dump that shit on your head, take the money out.
They wouldn't piss on your body if you were on fire.
No miner came ever onto any stream. You don't know the miners. So.
Except for Big K, baby.
And
even Big K is on proof of stake.
I know.
He's like, he's way out.
Did dollar cost say prisoner of war is what POW
prisoner of work.
What up, Dutch Chow? Long time no see.
Oh my God! I just got 4 little ones down in bed, man. I got a teenager in my life for the first time in my life, and you don't get a manual how to do this shit, man. He's playing football. He's knocking kids' heads off, but he's also like everything else is going downhill as the violence is getting better and better. So he gets himself stranded out there at the stadium as I'm supposed to premiere the first Hex, music show tonight. I'm literally getting ready to start the show. I get a panicked phone call. He's a half hour away. So I had to put off the whole show until tomorrow now.
Well, glad you could join us, bro.
Yeah,
so, Maddie,
thanks for having me. How you doing, Ken?
Doing good, brother. Doing good. Hey, hopefully you can tell us what this exchange was. Someone was mentioning it earlier today, and I didn't see what exchange it was, but someone was literally trading.
Kyber Swap? Kyber Swap?
Is it? No, Kyber Swap was the decentralized.
The decentralized.
It was the decentralized exchange that you can swap. What was it?
No. Centralized FTX?
No, it wasn't. I didn't see FTX.
If that's true, Maddie, then
So hold on a sec, guys. There was just so everybody knows, what I saw was that it was oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it. KC Crypto or something like that exchange, but you could go tether to ETHW and then you can exchange your Hex or whatever for ETHW and go back to the centralized exchange and then have it come back out as trade it for Ethereum. Right. So
that's the value on the exchange.
At one point in time, technically Hex was trading at $4. So
yeah, but Kinetic, again, it's the same old adage. You gotta understand how the game is played. They do this on purpose to create your FOMO. Where the fuck is the liquidity? Okay, you're gonna go in there, you're gonna get in there. Oh, you get FOMO, and then you get dumped on. That's number one. Number two, who are the major big exchange? Some of those guys, no offense, guys, this small exchange.
No one's using it ever.
Nobody's really using it. Some of those fucking exchanges are insolvent. In case you guys forgot, and it's exit pump liquidity.
Some of these exchanges are so fucking broke. They're begging fucking exchanges on Phantom to please develop for us.
And some big exchange even on the borderline of insolvency. And then when they close the door and then you think it's gone and you can't get your money out, you're gonna be crying. Remember.
So what's the price on? Because I know that the price on like in USDC on the USDC that they're probably not gonna honor was like $4. But what's the price on Kraken?
Guys, it's called shiny object for a reason. The most fucked up thing that I've seen with a shitty exchange like that, they will purposely put the number high, and the moment you will deposit the money to sell, they will just steal your crypto. You can't withdraw. Crazy as shit. I've seen that in 2018. Right. I was like, whoa.
Hey, can I remind everybody of something too? The dynamic that's at play here that makes none of this surprising from my school of thought is we are at the end of that 7x7 Shemitah cycle.
Oh, come on. We should
wait, slow down. Get my name straight on who I am and how long I've been talking about this shit out of my school of thought. Okay.
Yes.
You can laugh, but I've been teaching about this shit in Hexico for quite a long time. Certainly before Mr. Hilarski, although God bless him for the information that he's sharing. I'm not going to diss him for what he's doing. I'm appreciating it, but it's a real thing. And if you guys follow it, Hexicans are pretty critically deductive, rational folks. If you'll look at when Shemitah is manifesting, you're going to see every event that's gone the fuck wrong in the last 100 years, from World War I down to the Treasury bonds of 93, 9/11. I mean, it's like clockwork. And this is the end of a 7x7 cycle, which means the 50th year is next year, when they actually have their Jubilee. The Platinum Jubilee, the Queen of England, that's a bunch of horseshit. That ain't the real Jubilee. The real Jubilee takes place next year.
May I ask you, who is going to profit and who is not going to profit?
Well, let me see. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys on screen that, if they had their druthers, wouldn't profit. I don't have the roles or the rosters of who's in the club and who's not, man. If I had that information, then I wouldn't be living in a trailer in the woods.
So
that's the point.
I checked what ETH is worth. It's worth $10. So it's like 1/100th of what it is on the other chain.
Yeah, I'm just warning about these, 7 years, whatever cycles, whatever ethnicity, whatever religion, conspiracy theories.
I don't know what a conspiracy theory is. I do know that conspiracies actually exist, and just calling them theoretical is never going to make them not exist.
Yeah.
So people can discount it all they want, even yourself there, Mr. Smart UFO 42. You are a very smart gentleman, but I've been watching this guy for a long time, and if anyone wants to learn more about this, Rabbi Jonathan Kahn, the Harbinger, and the mystery of the Shemitah will explain it even better. And it's been predicted. Like, the predictions are so freaking crazy how accurate they've been for the last 2,000 years.
Yeah, sometimes it's like self-fulfilling prophecies. I'm not denying that. I'm like,
it's not about prophecy. It's about cycles.
Yeah.
It's not even prophecies. It's literally cycles.
Everything moves in work as well.
I mean, like, how many times does the number 4 come up? I mean, it's like, what, like 4 years in high school, 4 years
mathematics. It's literally mathematic algorithms.
The freaking traders are cycles because they're also superstitious. But the point is this, is that if you start seeing a lot of coincidence that just keeps happening, again, the cycle, then it's worth taking a look. It's not an end all be all. It's like an indicator. So you can just pay attention. Look what the Federal Reserve is doing. Look at how the way they're raising rates and all they do, those time when they meet and also what day of the month. It's all done on purpose.
It can also be helpful to know what the belief systems of certain archetypes of social controllers are. You know, believe it or not, they're not taking communion in your Catholic church. Okay. They do have a concretized set of beliefs, believe it or not, that are actually part of an ancient lineage. You can deny that all day till you're blue in the face.
Well, you know,
How can you make
what
money
would they
off
do?
stuff?
What would they do to stop people talking about it? Is they would probably send somebody into their community to spread more like bullshit to make them sound crazy.
That's awesome, dude. Because when I came into Hexico, I identified what I call the attack vectors, not on Richard so much, but on this product. Because if you think about it, we're bulletproof from the fact that they can't say turn a fucking middleman that's going to make for a bad situation there. They can't mess with a code that's immutable, right? The attack vectors on Hexico are very, very limited. And me and a couple other guys who some of you guys, you would recognize their names, they've been around for a minute, we identified legitimately that an attack vector on Hexico would certainly be intercommunity. You could certainly put a JP Morgan bad actor to erode good faith inside of a community like this. That's not
You see
rocket
that in the
science.
Bitcoin community. I mean, at the end of the day, this is the reason why the real power is community, and how that's something I learned even when I was a kid. You know, when my dad says, you know, all the brothers and sisters, like your real power is stay together. The moment you start to cut divide, you're all going down. Doesn't matter. Because one hits, everybody gets hit because it's the same last name. Make sure you understand that. Because we're together. This is kind of what the power of staking has done. We've been through so much together. That's why the bond is so strong. And that's why we look out for one another. So when bear market hits, or whatever, somebody's down, we can pick them up. Because that's why the Navy SEALs, the way they do certain things, they don't leave men behind, the way they work as a unit, all this other thing, it's all connected. The same way while we've been talking about this, all the ETH, whatever, we're just looking out for people. Because again, it's all fun until you lose all your money and then it's bad. Now, what I'm saying also is if you identify a safe way that is cool, is connect, and then let's say you just want to dump and get your free money out and you can do it, hey, do you. But be warned and look out for the red flags. There is no rush. This is the beauty about staking. Your coins are still working. If this thing miraculously still exists in a couple years from now or whatever, and it becomes a thing, guess what? Your Hex is there cooking. So we're not saying eventually that you're not going to connect. We're just saying be careful because you're chasing the pennies.
The chat just said Kareem just shilled a steak.
Yeah, low key, Kareem just shilled us to stake our Hex. Even on this
can't
chain,
help
we're not
himself.
so sure about yet.
I'm all about making sense, bro. You understand? It's the same thing with post trading away.
So with that, we're about to leave right now. But hey, shout out, you guys go check out the fight and stuff, man. And
Heck
go
yeah.
check out Kareem's Instagram, my Instagram, and stuff. And please, if you guys please donate to the address and stuff. We're trying to set up a fight and actually do something to actually spread the word of Hex and stuff instead of talking about I don't know what the fuck we're talking about right now.
We're very close. We're about 35,000.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of hinting at. Is like this isn't helping Hex.
Yeah. So, but just on any message again, we appreciate everybody. Again, we have 35,000 committed so far. Obviously, we have a long way to go. But the cool thing is the top 10 donors get to, again, seat ringside. They get to get swag. They get to be with us. A lot of funny, cool prank stuff. But even if you're not a top donor, again, your contribution is always accepted, always valued. You can buy your ticket and just come to the game to watch the boxing fight. You're gonna sit with us on the same section.
And we're gonna be hanging out the whole weekend.
The whole weekend.
So come on through and bring the family and stuff. We're gonna have hella fun, and then it's Atlantic City that we're gonna go bust a leg, hit the dance floor.
I have a question, Miguel. I have a question.
Holy Ghost, baby. But,
have you met Michael Sartain?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm friends with one of his good friends.
Yeah, I'm doing a stream with Michael Sartain pretty soon.
Awesome. Are you going to Paradise Challenge?
They invited me to go. The one in Jamaica, right?
Yeah, are you going or?
Thinking about it. Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, I might go. I mean,
shit. It's like 2 days from now.
Shit. That's a treat.
Yeah.
I mean, all you non-single folks, I wouldn't recommend going. Don't get in trouble.
Yeah, don't get in trouble, you guys. But please, go check it out. Go check out the video. All the links are in the description and stuff. And then
yes, share the link, please. Share the video. I think it's great. Again, Richard was kind enough, share the video. I agree with the ethos, and but again, it's us doing it. Again, power community. So
yeah,
if you see value, help us out. If you want to come through. If you want to be one of the top 10 and get all the perks only once, let us know, and then we'll make it happen.
But with that, man, later, you guys. Peace.
We'll see you guys. Take it easy.
See ya.
It's always good to have
What
those
is that
guys on.
crazy shit we were just
OGs.
talking about. My goodness. Wild.
Well, I just went back to making sure you guys aren't messing around on chains that are going to get you wrecked. Because here's the thing, like until enough people have done well or gotten wrecked, I just don't even want to connect my wallet to it personally.
Oh, as far as that goes, certainly not.
Yep.
Couldn't agree more. It's just another.
You remember the
extract
times?
setting.
Kids in the back. Okay, whatever. You remember the times when like the Telegram voice chat was like full with like 100, 150 people? Sometimes this Twitter spaces now have 50, 60, 80 people in there. And within the last 2 days, there was like one topic, POW only. And people are, trying to get yield out of it, like investing into it. And I was like, Jesus, come on, guys, like keep calm. This thing is nothing more than better use your time and test the pulse testnet. What is no financial advice, just a personal, kind of like keeping people out of clicking on links that will ruin them. No.
I don't want to see people clicking on links that ruin them. I want you Hexicans to be rich. And I don't want you guys stepping in front of freight trains for pennies. So I think there's going to be a few that make some money off this ETH-W. And they're able to play it right. But I'm going to let you guys know 99% of you guys out there playing on it are going to lose. At least in the short term.
It is like trading. It is something there. And if people want to try themselves out, do it on some, do it on a test chain, do it anywhere. But the POW will not be the thing for many of the people to, make their, don't even waste too much time of thought into it. That was my
Sometimes this stuff serves as a cleansing mechanism, though. I got to make that observation.
Yeah. Rizology, that's not necessarily true. You connect your wallet to something bad, and you think you're getting free money, and then they wipe it all out of
But you then wait for the free money. Wait until the free money is worth anything. Wait until there is a certain, credible bridge. Wait until it is accepted. And just wait for a couple
Where's the
of days.
captain at tonight? Captain,
I can't get a word in otherwise. It's been the UFO and freaking Kareem show. So what the fuck?
Oh, I don't
Good
have
job,
that
guys.
much of speech time. I can analyze it, but
stop. I gotta go, guys. I'll see. I gotta go get my kid off the field. It's time for me to get out of here. Great stream.
Oh,
don't
man.
stick your stuff in holes that you might get
Strange holes, right?
Broken, guys. Yeah, stay out of the strange holes. And,
yeah, that's right. Don't be putting your private keys anywhere
exactly
that you don't trust. So.
Exactly. All right, guys. I'll catch you later.
Take care,
great
brother.
stream, and get to Atlantic City. That's going to be cool. I'm glad that we're winning.
Heck
we're
yeah.
beating the hell out of crypto. That's for sure. Good job, Hexicans. Later.
I agree with that.
Is that Craig Wadding? Is that
honestly,
the Craig
guys,
Wadding?
It is the Craig Wadding. That is for sure.
I just got goose pimples.
Yeah, you and me both. And with that, outro.
Yeah.